Until last year, I never thought the United States or Israel would ever carry out a direct strike on Iran. Iran was an exception, leave alone invading the country. But that changed in June when Israel carried out direct strikes on the country. So, why did I think that Iran was immune to direct strikes? Iran was said to have built a large stockpile of Scud missiles, other projectiles, and drones. Iran was neither Venezuela nor Afghanistan nor Libya. It had a large and professional standing army, and then there was the likely threat of Iran having developed a nuclear weapon, something that, however, turned out to be false after the current engagement. So, what the current conflict is demonstrating to the world, now that the United States and Israel have carried out a full-fledged air and missile attack on Iran, it is becoming clear why my earlier thinking was accurate to some level. Iran is not the pushover that many other American opponents have proved to be so far. It is not even Iraq. The Iraqi army of Saddam Hussein was inefficient. Iran, on the other hand, has not only withstood the massive firepower assault carried out by the US and its allies, but has also hit back with surprising results. At this point, I would like to make a clarification before going further. All this was not to say that I am supporting Iran. I know very clearly that the October 7 attack on innocent civilians, including women and children, by Hamas was carried out after a go-ahead from the Iranian regime. Iran has great people, but not the regime. So there are four areas where Iran's current retaliation has demonstrated Trump's complete miscalculation. The first one is the destruction of radar systems protecting the Gulf. Iran has destroyed all but one of the radar systems backing up US defense systems that protected the Gulf states. We have clear evidence as laid out by the YouTuber Richard Medhurst. The impact is so serious that Donald Trump has had to move a defense system that was protecting South Korea to the Gulf states. The second impact, Iran has been successfully able to penetrate Israel's Iron Dome. Israel has always had the reassuring protection of the Iron Dome. However, this time Iran has been able to penetrate it through an oversaturation of missile and drone strikes. The third impact made by Iran is the disruption of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has restricted shipping transport to the strait, and the impact can already be felt worldwide. Oil prices have risen dramatically, and businesses and households around the world are experiencing the effects through rising fuel costs and gas supply shortages. So much so that Donald Trump went out of his way to ask India to buy more oil from Russia in order to normalize oil prices. Imagine the irony. Just a few months ago, Trump was threatening tariffs on India for buying oil from Russia. The fourth impact Iran has been able to make. The Gulf states are losing their security shield. For decades, Gulf states have relied on the United States to create a safe environment for tourism, trading, and investment. That aura of safety has been shattered within days of America beginning its strike on Iran. Not only have the Gulf states lost their defense shield due to the destruction of America's radar systems, but their own defense systems are also under pressure from getting oversaturated and running out of ammunition. And guess who supplies that ammunition to these Gulf states? I have questions about the US leadership that is controlling things or managing things in the Middle East. All these consequences are something Donald Trump or the bunch of idiots surrounding him did not expect before going ahead with the strikes. Trump's Middle East special envoy is Steve Witkoff, and he has zero expertise on Middle East. Who is he? Just a billionaire and Trump's friend. Pete Hegseth is the Secretary of War, and his background is being a major in the National Guard. He's the one delivering action-packed, dramatic speeches to US Army generals. I believe that this untimely attack on Iran is an act by Trump to overshadow his name in the Epstein files and to draw attention elsewhere. He does not mind striking a kids' school in Iran with Tomahawk missiles, where more than 170 people, including children, died just to keep his name from being highlighted in the news. The big question, now that he has found that Iran was not the pushover he thought it would be, the question is, which country will he invade next? Or which head of state will he abduct next?